Hey guys, welcome back to the return of Minecraft Solo. Today I'm going to probably just start something completely different because I still don't have like any of the work that needs to be done in that desert village done yet. I'm half thinking of just using World Edit to fix it, but at the same time it's I don't know the codes for those blocks. Let's put it that way. And I'm not even sure if those blocks well, they must have an IMID code, obviously. I just don't know what it is. So I could sit here and guess for days, but I could probably never get it. Because I can't seem to find it in the mod file, because mod files don't work the way I think they work. If they did, I'd be able to just completely fix that really easily, but they don't. So yeah, because of that, today I'm just going to do something pretty much just to get my mind off the crappy week I've been having. So yeah, if you guys think you've had a crappy week, I decided to take, some spring courses in university, maybe cut my load off in my 4th year, so I didn't have to do as much stuff. And it turns out that the spring course I signed up for ended up getting cancelled. Like, literally 3 hours before I showed up to class, so I didn't have any idea about it, so that's fantastic. Show up to school, my class is cancelled. Plus side is, my Mondays are free to record now. So yeah, I can pretty much say for sure I have all Monday to do whatever I want. But still, that's kind of, like, I was kind of expecting to actually, maybe cut my course load off by taking a spring course. Nope. No spring course for me. So, yeah. Basically, I'm just going to be doing something now, just to try to take my mind off of that. It's not a huge deal, but it's still kind of like, really. I know some of you guys are like, why would you want to take, like, a course in the spring? That's kind of, like, you got 4 months off, instead you're going to go for, like, what, 2.5? And yeah, you could say that, but at the same time, it's like, it would probably help out a lot, considering I'm going to my 4th and final year of university soon, and, yeah, I kind of don't want to have to do, like, a full, like, 5 courses each semester. That would be kind of, poopy, especially when you have to, like, write thesis statements and all this bullshit. No one wants to write thesis statements. Let's put it that way. Especially when they have other shit they could be doing, and especially with me, trying to balance the recording act with pretty much everything else. It's probably not going to work out next year. Like, it barely worked out this year. I really had to, like, make a push to, like, get a lot of stuff done. But then again, it's not really a big complaint. I am doing this for people to watch, even though it is kind of backfiring on me. I can get through it. It's not the worst thing ever. There are kids in Africa who have, like, no food and water. That's kind of the worst thing ever. So I think I'm still a step ahead of them. At least in my books. I would hope so. I think most people would agree, actually, that I'm kind of a step ahead of them. So, let's just get off. Okay, my mouse is still not working. That's kind of really annoying. But whatever. What do I have on me anyway? I have spare glowstone. I have a lot of dirt. Which actually isn't that bad. What I think I'm going to do... Well, I need more wood, so I need to go... Actually, I have wood in here. Because even if it's birchwood, I'll just take it. I really don't care. Actually, screw it, I'm taking it. Actually, how much wood do I have? I need to stop doing this, I know. Okay, so now that I've got the wood, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly make myself a bed by getting some wool from my farmhouse. Then I'm going to go off and start laying out the foundation for my next build. Or should I? I don't know. But you know what, since I'm here already, great, I could turn around, but... I'm kind of torn. Like, you'll notice this a lot when I record. I just kind of, like, think of one thing and then I think of another thing. It's just never-ending cycle of just me changing my mind, basically, is what ends up happening. And I need to kind of break that cycle now, so... I'll throw the bow in here. Okay. Put it... Stop double... Okay. There. Okay, just stay there. I don't know why my mouse decides to double click so much. I'm 90% sure it's not the battery. I probably just need to buy a new mouse. I was actually going to play Killing Floor today. Once again, probably a good thing I didn't. Because of the mouse being a piece of crap. Hey, you know what? Screw it, I am going to do the farm thing. Now you're thinking, what the hell are you talking about, farm thing? Well, I'm talking about probably the biggest farm I'm ever going to build in Minecraft. Legitimately, like, the biggest farm. Also gonna need some potatoes and carrots. I'm also gonna need to drop off some dirt. I might actually need some of this dirt, so I'm not gonna drop it all off. I do have some gravel, but it's not a lot. But I'll have to do with that. Okay, now the sheep are glitching out of their pens. It's exactly what I was fearing. Oh, whatever, it's one orange wool, I don't care. And now you somehow got out of your pen, so you're dead. I don't even care if you drop beef. I don't need your beef, trust me. I've got plenty. Like, I got ridiculous amounts of beef. Okay, I swear to Christ was... Oh my god, chicken. Can you die, please? Thank you. You don't belong in my house. You don't belong anywhere near it. You don't belong in my crops, jumping up and down like an asshole. Fucking chickens. Oh boy. I'm honestly not sure if that entire shit glitching out of the pens is a fault of the mod or if it's a fault of just the new Minecraft update causing that, because I know it used to happen a while ago in Minecraft, but I'm pretty sure they fixed that with an update. So I'm still kind of unsure of whether or not it's just a problem with the new Minecraft update or if it's actually just a problem with the mod. I probably never will know until I uninstall the mod and try running the new update. But now I've ran this mod for so long, I can't kind of uninstall it because of all the blocks I would lose. So I got to deal with glitchy-ass animals. No big deal. Alright, wait, let's swim in the water. Now, the other reason why I couldn't record Killing Floor today is because apparently my Steam just will not open on my computer today. So I'm not sure what the hell is up with that, but until I can get Steam to open on my computer, there will be no Steam-based games, which means no Skyrim, no Borderlands, pretty much nothing until I can get that to open. Which kind of sucks, but I'm hoping to have that fixed eventually. Like, really soon, actually, because that's just kind of unacceptable, to be completely honest. I just can't, like, run that way. That's not going to work, ever. Just throw some of this stone in here for now. Okay, can you please just fucking put it... Thank you. No, I'm just gonna put this birchwood away because I'm not gonna... Or am I gonna use it? I don't know. I'm so indecisive with this shit. You'll notice fairly quickly that I'm pretty indecisive. Whatever, I'll take a half stack of dark wood because I'm probably gonna need it. Because what I'm going to do, after I eat this food, I'm going to go run out to way over here. While I'm at, I should probably make myself a crafting table, because I definitely did not make myself a bed yet. Just kind of part of the plan. I need to run through my forest path, which I ever so diligently planted off screen because I'm cool. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to establish what's basically going to end up being the entire farming section of pretty much this entire, like, area. Because I wanted to build like a whole farm thing for a while. I finally kind of had that opportunity now, so I'm just going to build like a whole farm over here. And I'm also going to need to fill in that hole. For now though, let's just select number 2. Girl number 2, and we'll just get to make yourselves a bed real quick. Because that would probably be for the best. Now that we've got that out of the way, we can probably just get get on with the dirt laying. And I kind of want no part of what's in that cave, so just cover that up. We'll pretend it doesn't exist. At least for now. Got some chickens out here, have some sheep. Now it's kinda, I don't want this to be like livestock, I just kind of want this to be more or less just like regular old farms. I don't need more livestock farms. Our current livestock farms, I would believe, are pretty sufficient. I would say. At least for my purposes. I'm going to trap these pigs in this cave here, but it's their own damn fault. Oh well. Go up the trees here. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do this. We do definitely have some low ground around here. And some really crappy looking area that I'm probably going to have to patch up like this. Not a huge deal, but it bugs me, so I'm going to have to do it. It's usually the way I go about my stuff anyways. If something bugs me, then I kind of feel compelled to like take care of it somehow, so this is how I'm going to take care of it. I'm also going to need to take care of that. So for here, we've got basically what I've outlined is it's probably going to be the main pathway. I am going to need shovels if I'm going to do this entire area. Probably several shovels. Oh boy. I don't know why, but I'm kind of tired too, so that's something. Just checking out this area, see what I have. Have a hole here, which I'm going to need to patch in, so what I'm going to do for now is just... Sorry, I can't even pick up seeds, so why am I doing this? What I could do is I could just place these 4 blocks here, and that should allow me to pick up seeds, which is a pretty huge plus for me. So now I'm just going to destroy this. Get rid of this low spot in the ground. Filled in with dirt later. As I set up this entire landscape area for what's probably going to be a fairly substantially sized farm. And I think I'm going to probably just do wheat over here. I could probably also get closer to the shoreline here, but there's a kind of a cave here, and I might explore that later actually, so I might set up like a small mine out there. So I should probably mark this off. Yep. Definitely want to mark that off. So now we have that marked off, I'm just going to start working on what I was going to work on originally and just start filling this in. Yeah, I don't know why I'm struggling so much with my words right now, I think it's probably just a combined effect of like the shitty week I've had. And a bunch of other stuff for the most part. I think there's a lot of stuff that's gone wrong. Pretty much. For starters, Steam not working, and that's probably just the least of my worries at this point, but whatever. It is still an issue that I will eventually have to get fixed. Especially if I want to do anything. For now, I'm just going to start clearing this out. There's plenty of flat area around here, though. Problem is, I'm probably going to need more dirt. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to go about getting more dirt. But we'll figure it out as we go along. For now I just want to start focusing on punching grass. Start fitting it up. In preparation for what's to come. And there's probably plenty to come. Trust me on that one. I don't want to get rid of all of it right now. I just want to really thin it out so I just know what space I'm dealing with for now. So this is kind of boring to watch, I could understand, but that has to be done eventually. There's also plenty of red flowers out here. So I'll be sure to grab some of those. She'll probably be grabbing plenty of those. Because they're going to be in the way. See, my only problem with red flowers is... or flowers in general, not just red ones. Let's not be racist towards one kind of flower now. But just my problem with flowers in general is that you can't place blocks over them like you can with grass, so... you do actually have to break them manually. So we might as well get that out of the way now while I'm just breaking everything. Now I've got a fairly wide area out of this. At least for now. I'm gonna have to do some digging anyway off screen, so... for now I just want to focus mainly on leveling the land and preparation for what is to come, which... it's probably going to be by far the largest wheat farm I've ever built in Minecraft. Also probably got to cover up these cave holes here, which is a whole another story. I also don't like the fact that anything could spawn over here, so... go for one lonely torch there for now. I will probably go back to that later and do a much better job, but for now that'll have to do. And I'm fine with this being a lower area in the land, so what I think I'm probably going to do... let's see. This entire piece is higher up by one. I can't actually see. Okay, here's the edge. So this kind of curves around like that, and I could definitely attach those two. If I could figure out where they start and finish. So we mark that as the start. I could probably mark this as the finish. I could probably take out that entire chunk. Should probably be the best course of action, all things considered. The best course of action right now is to pull out my bed and just sleep on the ground. Before anything spawns, please. Okay, good. So far, so good. You gotta love destructible beds. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm probably just gonna start working on my entire digging plan. Still probably not going to be a big fan of how this is going to shape out. But for now, it's what I have to do. So what I'm going to do for now is I'm just going to kind of do a very simple Minecraft tactic of squaring. And I will further cuboid the area as I work towards where I want the merge point to be. Squaring is probably the simplest way of doing this anyway. At least that's what I call this anyways, just kind of squaring off the land. I'm sure there's probably a much better way of calling it, but that's what I call this method. So I'm going to square it off to here for now. So I'm also going to dig 4 here. I'm just going to square this. So as you can see, there's like a whole process here as pretty much take place. I'm also not picking up any of this dirt, which is bad because I really do need it. So what I'm going to do is just... for the purpose and sake of not wasting these flowers, I'm just going to place them down randomly here. Just so I can begin the collection process of this dirt. It's a lot of seeds to throw away, but surrounded by so much grass, it probably would not be an issue to throw away some. Then again, I could easily make more room by just transforming this coal into more torches. So now that I've got that, I should probably be able to also pick up most of this, if not all of it. So now what I'm going to do, because I've started that, I'm not going to finish it yet, but I will finish it eventually. I also kind of want to leave a little bit of a forest here, You know, because I think it would look nice. Probably not natural, but nice. Nice is good enough for me. Because good luck making stuff natural. If I made everything look natural, I'd just literally spend hours. Which I do still do a lot of, but and like I did say before, I will probably just end up like completely flat land like this in Minecraft isn't natural in the first place. But for the most part, I just want to get rid of like all the holes in the ground, which there's not that many, but big ones like this for sure definitely need to go. I also don't like being able to see like stone on the surface. As cool of a feature as that kind of is in Minecraft, and if anyone's ever been to Canada before, like not just anywhere in Canada, but specifically like the entire like Manitoba or Ontario region, basically. Specifically Northern Ontario. Southern Ontario is just a big mess of towers and shit. But specifically like Northern Ontario, Manitoba, that kind of area. Maybe even into Northern Quebec, anywhere around there. Anyone who's lived there for years or anyone who's visited there knows that like the entire landscape, like it's not flat like this. There's lots of forest, and not just forest, but there's like a lot of like just plain rock face too, like everywhere. It's like a really rocky area, not mountainous, just like a lot of rocky terrain, which is kind of a lot of people take it for granted. Like when people that live in the area seem to take it for granted a little bit sometimes, but it is actually pretty damn unique. So for anyone who's like never seen that before, I would definitely highly recommend you should probably just at some point in time just make a trip to Canada just for the hell of it, just to check out that entire terrain, because it's something, let's put it that way. I'm gonna cut this off to here, because why not? Now just so I don't have to take this tree out, I'm gonna just do this. And now I've got pretty much 2 more. It kind of works for me, but at the same time it kind of doesn't. I'm probably got to dig more this way to get the effect I'm desiring. It's kind of bare, but it still looks kind of man-made. That's probably about as good as it's going to get for now. So, till then, I'm just going to start, or continue my digging process, I should say. Okay, still picking this stuff up, so that's good. Just take this out line by line. If I break a shovel, no worries, I have a second one. And just cut across here for now. Basically just rounding off corners at this point. Very simple process. And I'm probably just going to keep going to my shovel breaks and then just pick up the excess dirt that I'm not going to be able to. May actually go a little bit further than that. I'm not sure yet. We'll see with my shovel breaks. It's probably within 6 blocks of breaking, so I'm just going to... There it goes. So now that I've done that, by extension done pretty much most of what I wanted to, because I should have enough dirt to finish basically leveling off over there, which is the main thing. It's the main thing I wanted to get done anyway. Enderman screw up the landscape again. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to... That's a weird flowing block. That's my ADD kicks in and I just fell, and thank God there's no spiders under there. Actually, if I needed gravel, there's plenty right here. Might leave this open. Just for now. Doesn't really bother me to leave this open. 'Cause, I mean, it's far enough to the side now that I don't really mind if it's open. But this here kind of has to go. At least for my grand vision. It's not that grand, but it's a vision nonetheless. I'm honestly not even sure why I'm recording myself doing this monotonous, boring work, since I'm sure you guys are so interested by this so far. But you know what? This is part of what I usually do off screen, and I just need something to take my mind off my crappy day, so. Whatever. And last stack of dirt, we should be able to finish pretty much this entire area with this one stack. Or at least the area that I'm planning to do for today. See, this is all the I'm going to leave the lake there for now. I don't want to destroy any lakes yet. This area I'm probably going to rough out to be a little bit better, though. I'm not going to be able to fill out this entire area, but I want to get a good chunk of it filled in. At the very least. It's the least I can do. And we should be able to fill in most, if not all of this. Definitely won't be all, I'll tell you that much. Good enough. Because now we have this giant flat area. Mostly flat. Get rid of these last couple shrubs. Let's thin out some of the ones over here. There we are. Main thing is I just want to kind of get the ones that are going to be in the way out. And then maybe just thin out some of the ones on the perimeter. You'll see what I'm doing later on. I also still haven't thought of a house design for these houses yet, but I kind of think I have one on the mind now. So I think we're going to build my first house for this entire area way over here. Like way off the road. Even though I want the main settlement kind of to be over there, I kind of plan to have some houses just scattered about randomly throughout this entire area. Because this is going to be like the entire farming area. So I want it to feel like more like rural than, you know, small town or bustling like merchant stop over there. If you get my drift. Seriously. It is night, damn you game. Thank you. And we're up. Should be good now. So then, what we have here? We have a lake, basically. Kind of like the fact that there's a couple blocks in it, so I think I'll leave that as it is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start laying the foundation for what's probably going to be my first house. I don't want it to be too close to the lake because, as we all know, stuff being close to the lake probably isn't the best idea ever. What I could do, though, these are going to be farmhouses, so I think they're probably... These aren't going to be like the most amazing houses ever, obviously. But I do want to do something with them. Let's see. Not a big fan of that shape. I think part of it's because it's not shaped like a farmhouse would be. Which is probably going to be my biggest gripe with this entire process, is just trying to basically fabricate my own semblance of farmhouse structure. Which is kind of going to be the main issue with this entire build process. Either directly or indirectly. It's going to basically just be me struggling with the concepts. I also don't think I want this house to be that big, but I did want it to be like... this is a wide lake. See, I already made my first mistake, and that's, you know, trying to make this house as wide as the lake. Without realizing that the lake is actually... I'm on the wide side of the lake, not the short side. Which has already made me make the mistake of overcompensating. Not the worst mistake ever, but it's still something I should look after. Now, there's a reason I grabbed a variety of wood for this, obviously. Because these rural type houses are going to have, obviously, different designs than other ones I've done. Granted, I still want them to have that rural feel, which is going to be the challenge. Because I've already got, like, these townhouses that kind of have the feel I'm going for. The thing is, I don't want to do that all the time, though. So what I'm going to do... I just realized I've got problems with this. Actually, maybe not. Maybe I will be able to do this. I think I'm going to keep to the cobblestone look. Or should I? I do have the chisel mod after all. So what could I turn my cobblestone into? Go more masonry, but this is basically the exact same as These are tough decisions, let's put it that way. French cobblestone. Hard decisions. Guess I will just do a lined. As soon as I got to take this out. Except I can't pick up any more cobblestone because of mistakes. Whatever. Mistakes were made. And that's me not using the chisel mod right off the bat. Which, of course, if I'm going to use this mod, I might as well use it, right? So. Okay, these are definitely different than stone bricks. These are actually a lot more pronounced. Which I kind of like, to be completely honest. It's a completely different texture. And it kind of works, actually. Now, as you can probably already assume, there's a reason why, you know, I'm not doing the floor in this yet. That's because I plan to do something completely different for the floor. You'll see when I get to it. However, the house design isn't going to be that different from what I've done in the past. The only difference is going to be basically chisel mod. That's the only difference for the most part. And now I need 2 more. And we should be good. At least for now. Now, I'm unsure if I wanted to do basements in these houses or not, but so far, based off the lack of room that I'm going to have, I'm not sure if I want to. I'm also going to take a stack of this, because I'm just going to lay out my spruce flooring now. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with the roofs yet. I was thinking just like normal wood stair roof kind of things, but my entire issue right now is going to be basically the color. Wow, I'm actually got 1 extra. It's actually going to be quite a big house, isn't it? That's fine. Do I want the darker wood, or do I want something... No, I think I like the darker wood look, so I'm going to stick with it for now. Actually, should not have put that piece of wood there. I don't have an axe, so hand jobs. That sounded dirty. That's because I was kind of unintentionally making it dirty. By unintentionally, I mean kind of intentionally. And I'm going to need a lot more of this dark wood. But I think you guys kind of get the point already. Like, from afar, you're probably not going to see too much in this yet, but I can already see the potential of this design. Pretty nice wood anyway. If the chisel mod worked with wood, I think that would just probably be like the best thing ever. Fortunately, it doesn't, but that's once again not really a huge deal. Actually, no. Country house would not have. I'm trying to think. It'd more than likely have a small window there. See, the thing is, I'm kind of trying to design this like my grandparents' house. Like, my grandparents that, like, literally live on, like, their great-grandfather's old farm. Because it's family history, why not? So, yeah, I'm trying to kind of just design a house like I would imagine people back then would design their houses. Like, they'd want a big window in the front. It's gonna be kind of weird to design, though, because you got, like, the foundation here, and then you could have your big window, obviously. These little smaller windows. I think I am gonna just cap that off there. I'm gonna kind of have to. Then they have a small window here. I think I'm gonna put a back door to this house, so I'm gonna take this one back. Also got to take this one back too then. I'll just throw that piece away. And thanks to the power of the chisel mod, I can easily just turn these right back into cobblestone. And I can pick that up. Thank you, chisel mod, for being kind of awesome. Of course, you'd want a window next to your door. I'm trying to think. What would they do over here? So here you got the window coming into your house. You got kind of a window here. I think what they do is probably another big window. Probably, I'm not sure, to be completely honest. But we are getting into the building phase, at least. Surprisingly, it's not night yet. Now it is. Because the sun gods of Minecraft have dictated it be night. Oh boy. Still not entirely sure about this window here, though. I think I'll just make a 2-block window. Makes more sense to me. Nah, that wouldn't be there. I'm trying to think where they would put... Because I do want to actually have a wall in this house. Which could be kind of the big issue. So actually, if I put a wall there, I can have my 2-wide window here. Let's see. This is gonna be kind of odd to design, let's put it that way. It's a really weirdly shaped house. Actually, I could still put a bedroom back here, so I think I will go with that. Because wouldn't want to have a big bedroom window? Right? Makes sense. I just need a bed. Which I think I shall lay it... there's a problem with this. Right there. That'll be fine. Sure it will. Also throw a torch up there, because why not? Torch above the doors. I want to keep your place well lit, obviously. When I get more spruce wood, I think I'll put a torch up on that too. Or I could just put one above the window. Why not? So far so good. We have the ghost of a house here. I just need to basically finish the support poles and then roof it. Which in and of itself is going to be a challenge. But I think I'm up to the challenge. So why not? Yeah, it's gonna look like a pretty decent farmhouse, to be completely honest. So yeah, I'm liking the way this is turning out so far. Like, pretty successful. It's not the greatest thing ever, but it's not the worst thing ever by any means, so... Success, I guess. As soon as I finish building it, I'll probably render it out, upload it right away. Because I've got nothing else to upload today, so why not? For a second I thought Squid was a blue spider, which would have been really weird. So what I need... I need more of these. I'm also going to need to get a bunch of stairs. That's not stairs, it's carrots. This is stairs. Right here. More of those. And more of that. And I've got enough for a spare crafting table. That's not a crafting table, damn it. Okay, so far so good. What else do we have? I'm gonna need more of those anyway. Actually, not even sure if I wanted oak wood. Let's see. I cannot see that house from here, can I? Actually, I kind of can. Huh. My one fear is oak wood's going to blend in too much. Because of that fear, I think I'm going to try something completely different. Spruce wood? Or maybe jungle wood. I don't have a lot of jungle wood, though. Design choices, design choices. Brick would be stupid for a roof, so... Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with spruce wood. It's what I've got, so... I'll go with it. Try something different. If I had more clay bricks, I'd actually try and make a chimney and stuff for this house too, but... I definitely don't. So... Yeah, we got to deal with what we have. Okay, now I can see my house. Pretty nice little house. Not the greatest thing ever, but pretty nice. Now, because this is Minecraft, and, you know, not just a normal game, I'm going to throw the workbench under this window so you can have full access to see wherever the hell you feel like. Turn all this into wood. And I shall make 2 doors. 3 doors. Because I'm good. I'm just going to start throwing shit on the ground. Open door. Open door. And 3 doors, everyone. I am so good. Of course, every house needs an outside light. Eat some more food. Long day of work. That's right, I need to be standing on top of this, I'm pretty sure, to do support columns. And one more. So here's the issue I'm going to have. Because now it's time for stairs for the roof. And I can already foresee some of my issues. That's completely fine. I also think I just found a bug in Minecraft where it just like completely destroyed that one extra plank. I should have had one extra, but now it's gone. Also, I didn't want to do that, so... First things first, let's just build our stairs. Unfortunately, I don't have a multiple of 6 on me. So that's going to have to do, I guess. And now with the 2 extra, we can just basically make sticks, because why the hell not? So this is going to have to do for a start. Let's see. Oh yes, perfect. It's actually kind of exactly what I wanted. And I will have an overhang, of course, because I'm cool. So now to go... How far back? Something I have to figure out. Can I break this with my hand? I wonder if I can glitch this out. Yes, I can. Perfect. Perfect, I can glitch it out. Good. That's going to save me a lot of trouble in the future. Can't have a light above the door there, apparently, so... Got to go corner posts. And eyeball it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that... Yeah, it is mill. Okay, good. I can count. I can math. Damn straight I can math. I can math with the best of them. Throw light over that door, though. I'm still going to need to put windows in this place. Don't worry about that. I've got plans for windows, I think. Pretty sure I have plans for windows. Okay, now I need to get up here. So, temporary scaffolding, go. That should be good for now. I did forget the overhang here, though, so... There we are. So far, so good. And now to sleep. So far, so good. Eventually, I will have a field out here. Until that day, though, I will need to eventually get a gravel path going, but for now, my problems mostly deal with pretty much just stuff I need to do right now. Which is mostly just stairs. I need more room. Goodbye, dirt. I'll see you again in like 5 seconds after I finish placing all these stairs. Because there will be plenty. Trust me on that. I am definitely getting better at placing stairs, though. No, it's a lot less glitchy than what I was beforehand. For those of you who remember the days of me having trouble placing stairs. Which those days still kind of exist, but we'll just pretend they don't. Huh. I can glitch the cell again, can't I? Yes, I can. Actually, I guess it's not glitching out anymore because it's actually doing what I want it to, so. I think I'm gonna have to do for the final one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do logs. Which I'm completely fine with, actually. Granted, surprisingly few people I would say know this, but I'm completely fine with logs if I need to. Also, just gonna fill that in for now. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to basically just fill in the entire perimeter here. At least for now. Perhaps even the entire roof. Matter of fact, we might as well just do that now. So I don't think I'm going to have an attic in this place. Problem is I don't have an axe, so if I misplace a block, it's going to take me 10 seconds to break stuff, so. Kind of a drawback, but whatever. Which reminds me, I am getting further in my Final Fantasy VII playthrough that I'm not recording. Like I've said before, I'm still hoping to eventually record Final Fantasy VII, just not right now. Because, like, from my experience with the game so far, it's a really, really long game. Compared to 6, 5, and 4. I've already got 50 plus hours in it, and I'm still not done Disc 2. I just parachuted into Midgar last night, and that's literally where I'm leaving off. I just saved at the save point there. For those who are wondering where I am in that game. So yeah, I've got a ways to go in the realm of Final Fantasy. I've just realized I made a terrible mistake because I'm going to have an uneven roof. Using my current plan. Actually, still not bad of a mistake, to be completely honest. Sure, I could probably still make this work. I'll have to build myself an axe eventually too, but that'll have to wait for now. What I do need for sure is more stairs. Right now. And while I'm at it, okay, we should be good to maybe go. So let me build my way back up here. Yeah, I'm definitely building myself an axe the second I get the chance. I'm gonna have to get more logs too. I just realized that's gonna be a problem. That's alright. I need more stairs again. How many more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 9 more. Damn it. Why couldn't it be a nice number? I still think they should change the stair crafting recipe just because the current recipe for stairs is technically still wasteful if you do the mathematic calculations for what it should be. It is still pretty wasteful. So they should definitely change that recipe, in my opinion. Will they? I don't think they ever will, but they should, in theory, change it, just so it's mathematically correct. For those of you who bored to do the math behind the entire stair thing, you would understand immediately what I'm saying. Because it's not that complicated, really. Like, think about it. A stair piece is basically the size of one block of wood, with a quarter of it missing. So, for that alone, you should be able to do the simple math right there for how much bullshit the entire stair math is right now. I think I will leave this covered. Contemplating whether or not to cover that. I'm gonna have to cover at least up to here. Let's put it that way. I think I have decided I'm just gonna cover here, and we'll leave this as is. That'll be fine. At least in my opinion. So now what I need to do is I need to get more wood, I need to get some glass, so I figure I'm going to do is I'm just going to go this way. Avoid the holes. Grab the wood first. And I think I'll swing around to my desert village and grab some of the glass out of the chest, and we'll play around with the chisel mod, see what kind of glass I want for that. Because there are several options for glass with the chisel mod. Some which I think could look pretty damn cool if I could pull it off. Like, I have potential ideas for maybe a swamp biome, like overhaul of houses. But it's still in the workings. Like, I would need quite a bit of glass to go for the effect I'm looking for, and I also need like specific kinds of blocks to go for the effect I'm looking for, and it's gonna end up being like a really big pain, but I think it would look worth it in the end. I'm just concerned with the end product right now anyway, because I still haven't laid out the farm yet. And this is definitely gonna be a long episode. I might have broken the hour mark already, to be completely honest. Like, I can check that real easily right now. I've almost broken the hour mark, and I'm only... I'm only maybe like 3/4 done what I want to do. Once I finish the house. Anyway. So, yeah. What I think I'm going to probably end up doing is I'm probably going to end up having to make cuts at some point, but, the thing is, I have to fix this bridge too. I just realized that. God damn it! I need to change it to that look instead of that. It looks so terrible. Why'd they replace it with that? It looked so much better before. Like, even this doesn't look as good to me, anyway. But that's mostly because there's no changing sandstone slabs, and I'm just gonna leave that up there the way it is. Cause fuck it. But yeah. A lot of things I don't like about this new sandstone texture. In all honesty, you know what? I don't think I'm going to bother changing the rest. I'm just going to leave it as is and just move on with my life, because in all honesty, I don't think there's any getting it better than what it is right now. I need more room. Put the glowstone in here for now. It's also turning night, so I should probably head back real quick. But whatever, gotta eat this meat because I've pretty much got a pretty big need for it at this moment. That's a nice looking house, though. That was a pretty damn fancy looking house. Really traditional, nothing super amazing. Which, you know, some people might like it, some people might not. Because it is kind of just really traditional and not that amazing, to be completely honest. But I still say it looks nice. It's just my build style, that's the thing. I still say I'm kind of in a bit of a rut as far as, you know, getting new designs out. That's probably going to be my biggest problem. Like, you see this stuff. This is the kind of stuff I want to use for that swamp biome. Like, I'm not sure exactly which one. I might go with Chinese glass panes. Or maybe I should go with Japanese. I'm so conflicted right now for what I want to do. Maybe I should do screen. You know what? Why not? I think I'm going to do screen in the smaller windows. And the larger windows are going to be something completely different. I also like how this chisel has like no durability. Borderless glass. Streaky. I think I'll try some of the streaky stuff. Well, the thing is, borderless glass, I don't even think you'd be able to see it. Which I'm not a fan of. I'd like to have some kind of a texture on the outside of my glass. Screen, I can live with the screen. I can also live with the streaks. Actually, can I live with the screen? It's fine. I guess. Looks pretty much exactly the way I expected it to look, so take that for what it's worth. Doesn't look the greatest, but you know what? Actually, from outside, it might look better. Yeah, I kind of like the streakiness of like the screen. Yeah, it works better from outside than what it looks from inside. It looks a lot better from outside. Let's put it that way. You guys might not like it, but I think it works perfectly for what I'm going for. As long as it works with what I'm going for, I am completely fine with it. Just now, carefully, surgically place this. There's no way I'm going to be able to do this without having to break this down. Go for a couple torches in there just so that nothing does spawn. No bats or anything in there. Because that would kind of get really annoying. And there you go. Maybe I should use a lighter wood for the top parts. Too late now. Dig down with my bare fists. I just like the idea of someone stacking a pile of dirt outside their house to finish building it. That's kind of hilarious to me, actually. Maybe I should have used a layer log. Far too late now. Oh well, what I can do though is begin the garden. So let me tell you right now, it's going to be a whole process in and of itself. So I think I'm going to do, I'm probably just going to time-lapse my gardening. Because in all honesty, I think you guys have seen enough of everything. So I'm just going to probably just time-lapse the rest of this video up until the end. So, yeah. Why not? Why not indeed? So let me get this one piece of grass out. I'm also going to do some pretty crazy math. I also want to save these flowers here too, so Save this one. Okay. And now to time-lapse my gardening skills. Starting right about now. Well, it was hard work, but I did get the farm done to the extent of the ability that I have. Kind of create a few crop circles, why not? This is just one of probably several farms I'll be building. This is probably going to be the biggest one by far. This is ridiculously big. Let's put it that way. And this all belongs to this one guy who's going to live here. Guy's a baller. Well, the plan is I'm probably going to extend this lake somewhat. Probably to around over here, I would imagine. So I could do a sugarcane patch or something. Or I'll probably just build a second house here and then just have a sugarcane farm in that direction somewhere. So I'll have to like break up more of this stuff here. But I'm not going to do that today. That would take way too long. I've probably been going for over an hour and a half at this point. I did a ridiculous amount of work in this session, but I needed something to take my mind off that crappy week I've been having. You know what? It kind of worked as far as taking my mind off crappy shit, so... yeah. I like it. It's turned out nice. I'm probably gonna throw up a fence at some point. Not around the farm, but... more than likely probably around this guy's pond here. Just have a little fence at the front of it. Why not? It'll be a nice little area. Especially where I get the wheat. Down to where I want to get the wheat. I want to get to at least right around here. That'll just have the front half be carrots and potatoes. Seems like a good plan. At least for now, I need to get more gravel too to finish this path. But yeah, that'll do it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. That was a really good building episode, just something to take my mind off stuff. Next time I think I'll go back into the entire desert area over there and probably just going to try and finish it all off in one fell swoop and just get it done and out of the way so I can probably focus more on this farming area. That's going to be probably the focus of the next 10 to 15 episodes, probably. I don't really want to go too far with the farming thing because it's going to get really repetitive. Especially when it's probably got to be time-lapse for the most part. But yeah. At this point I just want to kind of have fun with Chisel Mod and at the same time continue adding to my massive kingdom of stuff as displayed on the map. If I can get the entire map area that I have back home just kind of filled with villages and stuff, this will be a successful series. But first I have to finish the second village, which by far has been probably, for a while it was kind of starting to become one of my more favorite ones, but after a while it just got really repetitive and monotonous, and now it's like, I can't even really say for sure now. I did definitely enjoy some of the earlier stuff in here. Like the pyramid's still by far probably my favorite structure here. But everything else just got really monotonous. So yeah. Until next time guys, I will see you guys later.